What up, you guys? This is Epic Magic, and I got a pretty good scoring gameplay with the Bear 50 cal. I go 30 and 3, I think, and I cut away at a part of it because it gets really boring and I only see like one person. So yeah, but anyways, so what I wanted to talk about this commentary is something that I actually wanted to talk about like a little while ago, like a couple weeks or so ago. But I kind of like forgot about it until just now, so decided to make a commentary about it before I forget again. And that is just YouTube in general, because right now YouTube has stopped counting views on videos for everyone. So like a bunch of like really like famous people are getting like 4 views a video, and that's obviously not right. My video right now is stuck at 200 exactly, which looks kind of cool. I don't know, but I obviously have more because it's been at 200 views, and then since then I've gotten like 6 likes and like a bunch of comments. So obviously it's gone up probably around 50 views or something like that. And also YouTube sub boxes have been failing, and I'm gonna get into that a little bit later. But the first thing I wanted to say is how like ridiculous it is for a site as like enormous as YouTube. Like YouTube is easily in the top 5 most visited websites for America and probably for most of the world. Like Google's up there. I don't know, Yahoo might be up there, I'm not really sure, but I know YouTube for a fact is up there, like competing with like the top websites. And for a site this big to be messing up this much seems kind of ridiculous. Like it seems like it's really unprofessional. Like I don't know, like the amount of people who actually go onto YouTube is just mind bending. Like it just like I don't know. There's a video on YouTube, like it's like the partnership intro video that YouTube posted, and it actually shows stats, and it was posted like a year ago or something. It's like over 1 billion people viewing videos every minute or something. It's some ridiculous thing like that, and it just seems so ridiculous that a website like this can be failing this much. Like YouTube is updating their website way too much. Like they're just doing new stuff with their website too often. Like I actually like the new setup with YouTube. I'm happy with what it is right now. Like you don't need to improve stuff at the moment. You know, like improve it every other month with just a bunch of improvements. But I mean, I think it's important to keep it somewhat the way it is. Like one thing I've noticed is that whenever like you know, right on the bar at the top of your YouTube page where it says like your name, and then it says if you want to view all activity, just subscriptions or recommendations, and then under your name, if you have like a message or a comment or something, it'll appear there, and then you click on it and you read the message, and then you go somewhere else, and then you go back to YouTube, it'll say that you still haven't read that message. And that's something that bugs me a lot, and there's a way to get around that, but I'm not gonna like explain it. But that's something that I feel like should be fixed, because I mean it gets a little annoying after a while. But anyways, onto their sub box. YouTube sub box, like a lot of people are complaining that it's failing, and in some cases, yes, it is failing. But in other cases, it's really just the time that you're uploading. If you're uploading when everyone else is uploading, your video is gonna remain in someone's sub box for 5 minutes tops. And if you have like 1K or less for subs, think of how many of those 1K will be on in those 5 minutes. Like there's like a small like window that your video will be up there. So it's important to upload when not many other people are uploading, but don't upload like super late at night. Like I live in California, so I have to consider the fact that if I upload and the video goes up at 7:30 for me, it's going up at 10:30 for East Coast, and even later for anyone in the UK. And I know I have subs from both those places, so I have to consider that. And I usually try to upload around 4:30 on off days. So like I usually won't upload Friday. I usually won't upload on just Friday, actually, because usually Friday night is when just a bunch of videos, like my feed just keeps going on videos. So it really all depends on when you upload. And something else that I would actually recommend you do if you want to get your video more views and publicity is to make bulletins. Like you can go to post a bulletin, write something weird, and then post the URL video right below it, and post that, and then it'll show up in people's all activity feed. And I do that. I probably do that 3 times with my video, and it's just because YouTube isn't perfect, and there's really no way for every sub to see your video. Like it's not gonna happen. Let's be realistic. Like the more subs you get, the harder it will be to do that. So I mean, I think it's justified to do that. Like, I think that's fair, and it's not really spammy because you can just exit out of it. So anyways, guys, that's just my thoughts and opinions. I hope this gameplay wasn't too boring. It was a pretty good score, and yeah, so I'll see you guys later.
You don't call retarded people retards. It's bad taste. You call your friends retards when they're acting retarded.